Tim Sanders here with my latest thoughts on artificial intelligence. This time, I want to talk to you, the leader. Over the last few weeks, I've had an opportunity to travel around the United States for a variety of events and talk to so many business leaders. I'm beginning to hear a narrative about the hype train around AI. A lot of leaders point to research suggesting that there's going to be a trough of despair, it's going to look like a fad, there's going to be a pullback. And when they talk about this, they all seem to take some comfort that even though they've not done anything to develop or invest in AI, it doesn't matter, it's all hype. I've heard this before. Starting out in the 1980s in the quality movement, I heard this as Japan disrupted all of manufacturing with new, lean, quality by statistical design formulas. And then back in the United States, what did we say? It's a hype train. We said inspection at the end of the production line works just fine. All of this is going to go away. They were wrong. They got their butts kicked by competitors who'd adopted new technology. I heard it again years later in the 1990s when the World Wide Web became a thing. There was hype, and then what did leaders say? In retail, they said, don't worry about e-commerce. People want to go to the stores. I heard printers say, don't worry about digital media. People want magazines in their hands and books in their lap. And a majority of them got their butt kicked by change because the future always wins. What I want to talk about here is the idea that in our minds, when significant change looks disruptive, we go through a roller coaster of resistance. What I'm showing you here is a roller coaster designed originally by Ralph Coverdale. No, not the lead singer from Whitesnake. Ralph Coverdale, the leadership expert around change management from the United Kingdom, also had a background in psychology. He first worked with the UK military and then many organizations. He defined it very clearly that people go through a very specific set of emotional responses to disruption. They are shocked. Then they reject it. They say it's a fad, it's going to go away. Then they resist it. They start to say it's a negative thing. You're hearing a lot about that now about AI, just this new dialogue about AI as a bad thing for the world. And then when they get to the bottom of the roller coaster, they freak out and say, okay, let's start taking a look at this because it's taking away our money. And then they finally approve it. And then they identify with it and say, that's who we are. We're this first. We're quality first. We're web first. We're AI first. But they've lost the critical time and they lose the battle for the market. Blockbuster Entertainment is a classic example of this. When Netflix came out, they went through the entire roller coaster of change, wasted valuable years. By the time they responded, it was too late. Leaders, this is going to play out the same way for you. What's the secret to success? In a situation like we're in right now, where there's a lot of disruption due to AI, it's simple. Make the leap to exploration. Be curious instead of resistant. Instead of focusing your energy on the hype train, focus your energy on learning. How does AI work? How do adaptive technologies potentially disrupt our markets and our business? What are some simple, easy, low-hanging fruit examples of where we can actually go to market with artificial intelligence? So I'll close with this idea. When you make the leap to exploration, it's really easy because the time and energy you invest to explore is almost nothing compared to the time and energy you will spend later trying to put pieces back together again. Take a course. Earlier this year, I took a course from MIT, Artificial Intelligence Business Implications. It was a great forcing function that made me learn at a much deeper level about technologies, including natural language processing, machine learning. Read a book. I'll put it in the first comment, but there's a couple of books that are must-reads like prediction machines, and competing in the age of AI. Subscribe to a newsletter. TLDR is a great newsletter, gives you daily bite-sized information on AI. Listen to podcasts. Harvard Business Review has a podcast on generative AI. Just Google that and listen to the 4 episodes. But best of all, bring your teams together. Bring your brainiacs together. Bring your AI enthusiasts together and explore the potential, because time is not on your side.